Hi, I'm Susie and welcome to Susie's Colouring Cottage. This is my first ever video on this channel, so forgive me for I'm practicing with the setups and things like that. I don't know whether I want to film on my iPad or my iPhone, so I'm just going to try them out for the first few weeks and see what I feel most comfortable with and what I think gives the best image. If you think that it's too bright or I need to do anything different, please leave a comment below, and I'd love to hear from you. So let's get on. The first ever book that I got was Enchanted Forest, Johanna Basford. My sister bought this for me for Christmas in 2016. It was the first Christmas we were without my mum, and I was in quite a bad way, and she thought that it might calm me down if I started doing some colouring. She knew I liked art and things related to art, and had read that colouring is good for people who need to relax and everything. So she bought me this with a set of 12 very basic kiddies pencils, and that was the beginning of my journey, except I didn't actually do any colouring in it at that point. I kind of put it away with everything I got for Christmas and forgot about it. In May or June that year, I happened to catch something on YouTube where someone had a colouring channel. I'd been watching Dee Dee on Ustream, I think it was, for quite a while before that, but I didn't realise there was anything on YouTube about colouring. I should have known there's something on YouTube about everything, but so I started watching this particular person, which turned out to be Anne from A Colourful Life. My interest was re-sparked in colouring, and I started colouring from there on and collecting more books. So the second book I got was at one of the local garden centres, and it's the Kew Gardens colouring book. It's a little tiny one, so it's diddy compared to Enchanted Forest, but it's really nice because it's got, not only has it got pictures for you to colour, but it's also got the coloured image as well, so that you can copy the colours if you want to, and get an idea for exactly how they might look. I've never coloured anything in it, I don't think. I'm just going through to have a quick look to see if I have. I'm pretty sure I haven't. No. So that was the second book I got. Then I started to get interested and enabled, and it was Dee Dee that enabled me with this one, which is the Juliet Crane Wild and Free. And what I really liked about this was not only the artwork, but I wanted to use it in my mixed media work, so that I could do some colouring and then use the actual images on my mixed media pieces. So that's what the plan was, but of course, like so many things, it just ended up sitting around and doing nothing. So the next book that I got was the Jane Madej Adorable Animals, and it was Anne that enabled me on this one. I'm sure you've all seen it. I have done one picture in this book, but I took it out and I kept it in a folder, but I do want to do a lot more in there because they're just so beautiful. So that was one I was tempted to buy by somebody. Thank you, Anne. This one's Surreal Fantasy by Ikuko. Again, I really love all the faces and the weirdness of that one, but not coloured in it yet. So once I got that one, I had to go ahead and buy this one, and I'm just going to try and turn the light down a little bit, but that's Japanese Girls by Ikuko, and beautiful pictures again. I'm not so keen on the black backgrounds to them. I prefer the white, and I'm looking forward to actually getting round and doing some colouring in there. But I might use the background, the black background, to try my markers. So right, that's the next pile. And this was another one that Dee Dee had mentioned on her channel, which is the Colouring Studio by Somerset Studio. I think it's a monthly magazine with all different artists in. And I thought, well, that'd be interesting to try different styles and see what I like and what I don't like. So that was it's the Winter 2017 edition. So that was that one. And then this one was again enabled by Anne, and it's the Ruth Sanderson Christmas book, which I found quite intimidating because I hadn't got a clue how to do snow, and I didn't really know how to do grayscale. So I put it on a shelf and left it there. So then I got Linda Ravenscroft, and I can't remember whether this was Dee Dee or Anne that enabled me to get this one, but I absolutely adore it. I think it's stunning artwork, and I want to collect all the rest of hers as well. Just beautiful. This one's actually the book 3, so I will be trying to collect the others. Another one that I love, and I don't know whether I must have been enabled because I would never have known how to find any of these otherwise, but this is the Selina Fenwick Mermaids. I wish I got the grayscale because I much prefer grayscale, but at some point I think I've actually got one that I've started in here somewhere, maybe not in that one, but anyway, that's Mermaid, Selina Fenwick. I've also got the Fairy Art colouring book by Selina Fenwick. Could be in this one that I've started one, but I started it when I only had my Marco Raffines, and I just wasn't happy with the way it was coming out, so I kind of left it. Can't find it. Anyway, Fairy Art, Selina Fenwick. So I really like both of those books, but I would like to get them in grayscale, because that's my preferred choice. Then I've got a couple, well, I've actually got 3 Creative Haven books. The Fanciful Faces, because I thought that would be a really good one to try and practice skin with, although the faces, there's not a lot of skin to colour, but then that might be a good thing to start with. And the others are just sort of patterns that can be filled in, I suppose. So I've got that one. I do love flowers, so I got this one, which is Fanciful Blooms. Yeah, so I've not done anything in hardly any of these books. And I also, well, I live in Scotland, so I had to get tartan designs, didn't I? I have done one in this book, but again, it's not in the book. I took it out to do. But there's loads of different tartan designs in there. And then there's him. I must do him. He's quite dapper. So I will get round to doing him. I do know that I'm not a great lover of repeat pattern colouring. So mandalas and things like that don't appeal too much to me. So anyway, by the time the end of 2017 came, I'd completely forgotten about all the colouring books, and I didn't really go back to colouring or doing anything until December 2018. But in the meantime, I did pick up a couple of books, and this is the Colouring Book of Scotland by Ailey Muldoon, and it's just different scenes from Scotland, but I thought this one would be really fun to try and do with the Inktense. That's Eileen Donnan Castle. I want to start by doing the ones that of places that I've been to. But yeah, I think that one would be fun to do. I did get given this one as a present. I'm going to take the shiny cover bit off of it. It's a bit dusty. Which was given to me by my granddaughter in Christmas 2017. Stephen Brown is the artist who does all the Highland Coos. He's an air artist, so he's local, and his work's sought after all over the world. And he came out with this colour book of 12 of his iconic designs. You get the line work of the cows, and then you also get his version of it as well. So if you want to copy the colours or what have you, you can do. So there's also, it's not only cows, there's also Franny and Josie McZoo, which is the giraffes. But it's so big, this colouring book, that I can't fit it all in. But I'm just looking to see. I quite like Angus McCoo. I think he might be my first one I'll try. So yeah, we do have, or Stephen Brown has a shop in Ayr where you can buy his drawings and such like. But if you want to look up more, you can go to www.stephenbrownart.co.uk and you'll see samples of all his works. So that basically was all I had, along with my Marco Ruffin 72 set. And then I got given my Prismas and my ink tents for my birthday last year. And I just started out just with that. Obviously, I've got lots of mixed media products. I didn't realise that you could use them in colouring books. I don't know why, but I just didn't occur to me. So I shall be pulling things like that out. I will also be doing a video of all the books that I've collected since Christmas, not this year, but since Christmas, because I got given a load of books at Christmas by my sons, because I said that I wanted to get back into the colouring and what have you, and I started to get involved with the community and speak to people online and everything like that. And so yeah, that's my next video will be what I've bought since Christmas. I'm waiting. I was supposed to get 2 parcels delivered today by Amazon and only one arrived. The guy said he'll bring it out tomorrow, the other one. So once that arrives, I'll do a complete go through of everything that I've got. It might have to be in 2 parts because it's rather a lot. So anyway, thank you very much for joining me for my first video. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. If you've got any comments or anything you'd like to say, or constructive criticism, anything like that, please leave me a comment down below. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd really love to have you here. And if you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon, you'll get notified of every video that I put up. If you'd like to give me ideas of what you would like to see on my channel, then please leave a message down below, or just leave me a message to say hello. I reply to all messages and I'd love to hear from you. So thanks very much, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.